Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare assistant. I was alerted to the need for my presence when Ori said, ow. She will be back later to explain Disney bounding and other fun things. La 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 la. Thank you, Baymax, for that wonderful introduction. This is Ari on Wheels, in case my temporary host didn't mention it. And today I'm talking about something called Disney bounding. Now, Disney does not allow adults to wear costumes in the parks, so this thing started where you dress in the character's color palette. For instance, today I am Baymax. La 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 la.
La la la.
Right now, in the age of COVID, we don't see anyone Disney bounding, and honestly, I'm sitting here going, whose bright idea was this to wear a dress and all this other stuff to the park? I have to wait until it gets cooler before I Disney bound again. But, as I said before, there are all kinds of characters you can Disney bound as. All you've got to do is pick the color palette. You can probably even find suitable clothing at Goodwill, because I know a bunch of Disney bounders have gotten their gear from there. And speaking of Disney bounders, the reason I got into Disney bounding was because of a group called D3 Darlings. They're wonderful folks. You really need to check them out. They're on Facebook, I believe. I think they have their own Facebook page. I don't know if they've got an internet page or not, or internet site or not.
They probably have Instagram. They also do Dapper Days. Yeah. They also do, I think it's 2 or 3 times a year. I don't know when they're going to do it again, but they do something called Dapper Days, where everybody basically dresses up like they are on living in small town Main Street in like the 1920s, 30s, 40s. There's canes, there's parasols, lots and lots of dresses. It's very cool.
We've also seen some absolutely incredible Disney bounds. There was a woman, a red-haired woman dressed as Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. She looked amazing.
Now, speaking of that, staying within the rules, I don't remember if I saw her or just heard the story. It was a woman, it was a very early Halloween party, one of the first ones. She came in and she was a perfect Snow White. The hair, the dress, everything. They stopped her because she looked too much like she was actually one of the characters that guests could interact with. So they turned her around. They said, "I'm sorry, you can't come into the park like that. You need to change. But first, here are the directions over to casting." Because she looked that good, they said, "You need to go talk to them and audition." We came in the official handicapped area of the Country Bears. Came in this side door. Whole separate waiting area.
Also, if you have more than 4 in your group, go ahead and decide to take up the split between sections. Please take us first towards available parking locations. And very
All right, because of copyrights, specifically audio, Disney Records does not like you recording inside attractions like Country Bears. I understand that, so I'll just add my own. Personally, I love those three guys up on the wall. And the host, which you're going to see here in a second. Him. Very cool. Now, if you're mobility impaired, you will be put down front, which is great. It gives you a whole new perspective because I've seen the show from way in the back, and it's a whole different show when you see it up front. Now, this guy that we're about to switch to is my favorite character in this entire thing. Him. Blood on the sands, and things like that. He's amazing. He does a minor key. It's really slow. It's just loads of fun. I love him. Now, what we're coming up to, again, is the host again. Actually, I need to trim that down, but that's all right. Through that bit. We have the host again, with the little friend who lives in his hat, who also sings. They're right there. Love him. And then this last shot is going to show the entire band. And I made that a little too long, but that's okay. This is my first time adding audio because I couldn't use their audio. So I'll get better at it. I'll also make sure to shorten it. And here we have a shot, a panning shot of everybody in the band that you're going to see throughout the show. And we're here with Ari at the Carousel of Progress. As I said last week, it was originally at the New York World's Fair where it premiered. And here comes Ari. Pull up through the sign, which I assume is handicapped. Oh, I think I may be closed.
I closed at 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.